And out pops this page. Okay, I've gotten quite a few questions as well as the various prices that are available on this page. Okay, what you see as the first pop-up page is under the tab Quotes, okay, and Globex Futures. So this is the electronic futures that's being traded. Now, as you know, it's being traded today, right now. So these are your current prices in the overnight session, okay. I think they're 10-minute delayed, the data. Okay. Now, if you're interested in what happened last night, okay, in the open outcry pit, and remember, open outcry doesn't trade during our session now, you click the open outcry futures tab, which is just next to it, and out pops out the open outcry prices that occurred last night. Now, remember, Chicago was closed yesterday, so you don't have any data here for this session, yeah, because this is reflecting Friday's prices. Okay, but tomorrow you see this field being populated, okay, with all the various high, lows, and closes. Okay, so this is under the quotes tab. Now, some of you might be interested to know where the settlement price. Now, let me spend a bit of time explaining. So, this quotes page shows you the quotes that's currently in the market. So, if you were to stay up into the middle of the night and you were to click the Open Outcry Futures, this page, it will show you the data that's coming from the Open Outcry pit, okay, at that point of time. So if you wake up at midnight and you were to log on to this page, you will see the prices as of midnight. I mean 10-minute delayed or 15-minute delayed, the prices there. Okay? Now, if you're coming into the office tomorrow and you want to know what happened, or rather what's the official settlement price from CME, you click on the settlement tab, which is this tab. Okay? And out pops a page with all the various open, high, low, last, and settlement prices, as well as the volume and open interest. So these are the data from yesterday. Okay, this is probably the page that you're most familiar with vis-a-vis what you used to have on CBOT. Okay, you have a tab for futures and you have a tab for options. Okay, now for those of you that are sending your trades through your supplier, or if you're sending your trades through whoever you're trading with, and you have put in orders, for example, buy at the market open or sell at the market close, for example, and you just want to check whether or not, I know many of you do actually double check your trades and so forth. One easy way to double check whether your trade went through or not is you go to the time and sales tab. Okay, you pull out the time and sales tab. Okay, and say for example you had made the order in electronic session, Globex, right? Okay, so for example you made you put in an order for the November beans, okay, and you put in a market at close order. So what you do is you change the contract month to November, and you change the time to when the market closed. And as we know, the market closed at 1:15 every day, right? Okay, so we go to the 1 to 1:59 time bracket. Okay, and then you click update, and the system loads up. And what you will get after the system loads up is each and every single trade time-stamped that went through the electronic engine. Okay. Now, I got a question as well from a participant over the course of the day, as in how come my trade wasn't traded at the settlement price? Okay. Now, the settlement price is an arbitrary price set by the exchange, okay, based on a trading algorithm or based on the pit, okay, that determines where the price should be settled, the fairest value price at which that futures contract can be settled at. Now, if you place a market at close order, you may, for obvious reasons, you may or may not be done at that price, okay? So, just because you got a price slightly better or slightly worse than that, it doesn't mean that your broker did you a disservice, because the market fluctuates near the end, yeah? And the settlement price is just an indicator of where the market settles at. Okay, so back to this example. So say, for example, you place a buy or sell order near market at close. Okay, and market at close, I think most brokers would define it as sometime around the close. Okay, So say for example between 1:13 and 1:15. So if you scroll down, you can actually see the timestamp, the value of the trade. For example, this trade is $9.21.5, and the volume that's been done at it. So say for example one lot here. Okay. Now you may or may not be able to recognize your trade at there, but at least you have a gauge of what were the trades that were traded at during that period of time. Okay, which may be useful for you or may not be useful for you. Okay, but I just wanted to show everybody this. Okay, and you can get this for Globex futures, open outcry futures, options, and open outcry options as well. Okay. Okay. Last two pages that I want to show you is you're also able to pull out the option prices for those of you that trade options. I know not all of you do. You're able to pull out the option prices off the web as well now. Oops. Okay, tell you what, let me launch this. Okay. You just go to cmegroup.com grain options. Okay, and for the options that are listed on CME, as well as the calendar spread options that I mentioned just now, the new crop, old crop spread option on that, you can get live prices from CME.com, cmegroup.com. Okay, so this is why I'm showing you the live prices now. These are available off the website, so it's free. Yeah? Okay, so for example, this is the page on corn options. If, say, for example, you are interested in the soybean meal options, for example, you go under the drop-down menu for commodities and you click soybean meal. Okay, out pops the screen, and then you can see the live bids and asks for soybean meal options. Okay, now obviously our market makers have gone to bed already. Okay, given the fact that it's in the middle of the night in Chicago. But what you see is this screen is quite heavily populated during regular trading hours in the US hours. Okay, and you can choose whichever month you want. Okay, the months as well as the calls and the puts, and then there'll be bid sizes. Okay, it's probably more apparent in soybeans. I shall do this very quickly. Okay, and this is the November. So you can see there's a whole bunch of bids and asks for both the calls and the puts right now. Okay, 25 on the bid, 25 on the offer, bid price and ask price, yeah, for the calls and the puts. Okay, I know I'm running out of time. You can get exactly the same thing for the credit spread options as well on this screen. So it's something, it's a resource that you can use for your company. Okay, I hope I managed to cover most of the points, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.